All passengers will remain at CFB Trenton for 14 days after arrival to allow for a full health assessment.
The government says all Canadians evacuated from China will be placed into quarantine for 2 weeks once they return to the country. But Ottawa can't say when it will be able to evacuate the more than 300 Canadians stuck in the country because of the coronavirus.
The very last permit we need is obviously to land in Wuhan. There's a sequencing to that because planes, my understanding, can only land during the night.
280 Canadian passport holders and another 24 without Canadian passports have requested help to leave the region. The government says permanent residents of Canada with children will be allowed to leave. All passengers will be screened before leaving, during the flight, and after landing in Vancouver to refuel before being moved here to CFB Trenton outside of Toronto. Passengers will be housed at the Yukon Lodge, where they will be separately quarantined for the required 2 weeks.
We have a plane which is large, but should we miss a few seats, we have secured a second plane. We bought an option over the weekend to have a second plane ready to go.
The chartered flight will leave from Hanoi, Vietnam, before arriving in Wuhan, where officials from Canada's Rapid Response Team are already waiting. All officials dealing with the stranded Canadians will be wearing protective gear and will remain in quarantine along with passengers. Champagne says the government is still finalizing the passenger list.
We need Chinese approval for the flight manifest and all the documentation of Canadians wishing to leave in order for them to travel to the airport, which, as you know, is currently closed.
Other countries like the United States and South Korea have also quarantined their citizens returning from the affected area. In Ottawa, Nigel Newlove, City News.